What's up, everyone? This is Hayden, please. I wanted to go ahead and make a video to explain how these crazy Sea Viper TACs work and how she retains state through a couple different facets. And I apologize ahead of time for any audio issues. I'm just using the mic built into my computer. I don't have a nice mic or a fancy video of any kind, a camera to record. So what I'll do is slow down the first TAC in this recent video I posted. So we'll go ahead and change that speed. And let's get started. Alright, so the TAC just took place. Now the overarching concept on a TAC Infinite is not allowing your character to remove themselves from TAC state and move into another state, most likely going to be neutral state. So what you're going to see here is that I'm going to dash down and I'm going to use jump S. So jump S is actually the hit stop move that's going to be used here to start the TAC Infinite. A lot of characters don't use jump S to start a TAC Infinite, but in this case, it does work because she has other methods to retain TAC state. And so let's go ahead and launch that part. Okay, so jump S just hit Sentinel, and what you're seeing immediately after that is I'm holding up. That would be no different from any other TAC Infinite. Usually when you're hitting with that normal coming down, you're going to hold up so that way you re-jump and start the TAC Infinite. So that's exactly the same thing you would do normally. Now, jump, which is what would happen by holding up after the normal here, is special move cancelable. So think of that like after you launch, you can input a TK special move, and that would come out instead of you jumping in the air as well. So what I'm going to do here is hold up and press Thunder Knuckle M, which will still be in TAC state. The game is still registering this as part of the TAC at this point in time. Alright, a couple things here. So I've held up, I have TK'd Thunder Knuckle M, that's all in TAC state. Now, if I allow Thunder Knuckle M to recover, I'll go to neutral state, and I will lose TAC state. In this case, what I'm doing is I'm going to cancel the Thunder Knuckle M into EX Seismic Hammer. So when you cancel the recovery of the move, you still have TAC state available to you. And so that way you never went into neutral, and that is kind of a repeated thing throughout the concept behind how these TAC Infinites work. One other thing about this Thunder Knuckle M is that you see a second M after that. Now that's because I'm now charging Optic Laser. Alright, so I just said EX Seismo, and it's also TK'd to retain TAC state. Now, any version of Seismic Hammer is jump cancelable, and that jump cancel cancels the recovery of the move. Otherwise, it would be a very unsafe move normally. And so what you're going to see here is just a jump normal sequence. I do a feint cancel to the other side of Sentinel, and I'm going to go ahead and end that with a burning kick. So you can see right here, I just hit Burning Kick, Optic Laser is charged. You can see that from the glowing red eye that she has. And a way that Sea Viper can still retain TAC state is she's allowed to cancel the recovery of Burning Kick with an EX Seismic Hammer or another EX move. So you're going to see me cancel the recovery of Burning Kick into EX Seismic Hammer. That is all still retaining TAC state because I never have gone into neutral. Now, Seismic Hammer is jump cancelable, and so the EX version is also jump cancelable, So we're going to jump cancel that with a special move, which is just holding up and then me releasing the M that I was holding previously. So if I allow optic laser to recover completely, I'm going to lose TAC state. So I have to cancel optic laser. So now that I have optic laser hit confirmed, and now it's recovering, I'm going to cancel that recovery into EX Thunder Knuckle. Now, one thing about Viper's EX move is that they are cancelable into each other. So an EX move into another EX move. And so what you're going to see here is that I'm canceling Thunder Knuckle EX, the EX version, into an EX Seismic Hammer. Again, this is canceling the recovery and retaining TAC state through the entire phase. Alright, so now it gets a little more tricky, and what is happening here is I've canceled EX Thunder Knuckle, which is also TK'd. I've canceled, I've done EX Seismic Hammer, which is also TK'd. And then what's happening with this is I'm doing an FA, DC, JC in order to retain TAC state. So I'll explain that now for you. So basically what's happening is I'm jump canceling EX Seismic Hammer into Focus Attack, and then Focus Attack is dash cancelable. So in order to retain the TAC state, you can dash cancel it either by holding up, up forward, or up back with dash. That's when you see the MH there with the up forward. And then dash is universally jump cancelable. So what I'm doing is I'm canceling dash into jump on its own, and then jump is universally special move cancelable. So I'm going back into Focus Attack, and then the first few frames of Focus Attack are special move cancelable. Here I'm repeating the phase of FADC JC, and then you're going to see it go into Thunder Knuckle M. So you see I dashed again, I jumped again, I special move canceled again, and then I went into a TK Thunder Knuckle M. And then of course, just like in the beginning, I have to cancel the recovery of Thunder Knuckle M, and in this case I'm canceling it into EX Seismo. So the TK is important as well, just to make sure that that retains the jump cancel state. And I'm doing the same thing to dash back to the other side that I was originally on. And I'm doing that through Focus Attack, dash cancel, jump cancel, back into a special move again. And then from here, I am going into the first kind of loop, if you will, of the TAC Infinite that can go on forever. So that's how this works. This is how the TAC state is retained through the entire sequence of this TAC Infinite, is that you never allow your TAC to go into a neutral state. This is something that was very creatively thought of by a few different people in the community. So Finisher of War, TexRS, and Dylan Crazy, and then I had my part of that as well. So that's how that works. But thank you for watching this, and comment if you have any questions. I'm happy to explain that further and go over anything else. Thank you.